Yo, Darren and Jason, we breaking the matrix. Circuits and codes, we shaping the basics. Switching the system, yeah, we the mutation. Tech disruptors, innovation and station. Data race stopping, algorithms popping. Bytes getting flipped, watch the data start dropping. We the ones they fear, Wi-Fi in the gear. Crypto in the veins, blockchain pioneer. Screens glow cold, but the minds run hot. Silicon dreams in a terabyte plot. Hacking the globe, yeah, we shatter the mode. Data overload, watch the future explode. Disrupt the code, break the mold. Tech disruptors, we too bold. Darren and Jason, the future sold. Plugging it like on, watch it unfold. Laser shot focus, the lens stay zooming. Zones in the air, AI's booming. Deep dive tech, no room for illusions. Cloud in the sky, no room for confusion. Fiber optic flows, connections insane. Hacking the mainframe, rewiring the game. Blueprints we sketch, revolutions we fetch. Echoes in the net, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tech Disruptors podcast. Coming to you a little later than usual today. We won't go into that right now, but
the last few weeks have been pretty difficult, haven't we? We've been struggling.
I know, man. I don't know. It's the summer. I lose track of time. I don't know where I am.
It's our best. We're trying our best to do every Sunday at 4 p.m., but life happens. So
yes, it does. Yeah, and we're actually doing something new today. We actually have a number that you can call in.
Well. And that's why we're a couple minutes late because
we're trying to figure out the
Darren had what is this thing? Technical. This like speaker business
power. It's not working, so we're just gonna
wing it. We're gonna see what happens. But if you do want to call the number, let me see if I can show it on screen here.
It's in the chat right now. Yep, perfect. Yep. You can actually just leave it on screen, Jason.
Yeah, it's 705-300-5319. So it should be a free call from anywhere, as long as you're using a cell phone. And
exactly,
if you hear something that we're talking about that you're interested in or want to have a comment and the chat's not good enough,
give us a call. We would love to hear your thoughts. I know we're doing things a little differently, just trying to make it a little bit more engaging for our audience. And if you are discovering us for the very first time, my name's Darren, and this guy's name is...
My name is Jason.
And we're the Tech Disruptors. We've been doing this podcast now for quite some time. And if you're new to us, we talk about tech news, reviews, rumors, AI, you name it, we're here for it. And it's been a minute, Jason. We've had a lot of stories over the last couple
Just to give Jimmy some props here. Yes, I know Zach was on with Sam and Joe. I caught a little bit of it, but I had to get off there quick. And congratulations on your Find X9 Ultra.
Fancy.
It's a pretty good phone.
Yeah, it's a great phone. Yeah. Now, there's a lot of phone stories this week, but I'm not gonna start with a phone story. I'm gonna start with a company.
Let's not do that.
I'm gonna start with a company. Ooh. So, Jason, yesterday, for those of you who don't live in the United States, yesterday is a very important liturgical day or calendar day, we'll say. Not liturgical, but just calendar day.
I was going to say, I don't know.
Yeah, it's liturgical. Calendar day in the United States. So what is July the 4th, Jason? What is it known? What does it represent?
Well, it's more important this year because it was now in the scope of things for us, it's our 250th birthday, I guess you could say, of independence.
What's the term? Bicentennial or
something like that. But it's a big deal. I know in the scope of things, other countries have been around a hell of a lot longer.
Yes.
But yeah, for us, it's the 250th year. I'll just say that.
Yes.
And it's it's a celebration of our independence from the British. No offense. I'm not trying to throw shots or anything.
Well, I'm going to throw a shot at a company who release probably one of the most cringe-worthy July 4th advertisements.
There were a lot of terrible, terrible things that were announced, but let's see what you got.
So if you are listening, if you've just tuned into the show, there is a number up on the screen. You can give us a call and we'll put you on live on the air. But you might have a couple of things to say about this next one. So we're probably going to get dinged for copyright for this one, but I'm okay with it because it's worth talking about.
Sure.
So I'm going to show you this commercial. I'll play it first, and then let's see what you think.
Oh, no. Make sure the volume's not too loud.
John, you're on mute.
Sorry.
Okay, so
All right.
let me just say
now,
it's not cringeworthy for us here in the U.S. because it's a humorous take on the events. I think that's pretty ingenious, actually. I don't think that's cringeworthy at all. I think it's kind of cool.
I mean, it depends. So here's my thing with Google, right? I understand they're, reimagining the signing of the Declaration of Independence here.
sure.
That's basically what it is, right? If it was done in, I guess, 2026.
You're on mute.
That's
funny.
Through everything Google related.
Sure.
Is it un-American? Does that kind of capture the spirit of the bicentennial?
What do you mean?
Or is it?
I think it does. I think it's just look. Google is on the cutting edge of AI and technology in general, and it's just if you ever open up a browser in your country when it's during a certain holiday, the Google is always making some kind of animation. It's just a funky way of celebrating, I guess. I mean, outside of the U.S., most people probably may not know or don't care. I thought it was kind of humorous, actually. Oh, it's kind of funny.
Well, I mean, I'm not from the States, right? So I live in Canada. I'm originally from Australia, but I do know that, Americans treat their independence and July 4th. It's a very special day in the calendar, right? Like it's meant to be. It's like Canada Day.
I've been watching a lot of videos of like people coming to the U.S. and they're very surprised how patriotic we are. Like a lot of people have flags on their houses. There's a Pledge of Allegiance that's said every morning in elementary school, maybe in high school. I don't remember. A lot of countries don't do that, good or bad. So.
Yeah, so I mean, I saw this commercial and I saw this article and I was like, okay, it's cute. I mean, Google's trying something. They're kind of going, okay,
I like it.
I mean, as an American, that's what I wanted to get your judgment on it. Now, I know we have a couple of people watching in the chat here. If you want to call in and give us your thoughts on that particular Google-esque themed Declaration of Independence / AI tomfoolery. But yeah, please give us a call and let us know what you think. But that was Google's...
Even if we move on, if you want to come back to that, we'll be more than happy.
Absolutely,
because we're going to be banging through a lot of stuff today. So if you...
Yes, I'm going to keep getting dings on my phone, but they are actually not phone calls. So that's going to be fun. But anyway, go ahead. Jay.
No, I was going to say, there has been something that's been very un-American, but maybe actually more likely un-consumer friendly.
Ooh,
so
okay,
and this has been everywhere. There's been memes.
Yes.
So, in an effort to, I don't know what the effort is. Sony, in their infinite wisdom, decided to say, "Hey, we're not going to." I think 2028. They're going to stop making physical media.
I saw this.
Now, there's two sides you can look at this, and my first inclination when I saw this was, who cares, right? We all stream. Most people don't have DVD players anymore. I mean, a handful of people still do CDs and whatever, but most people stream. But this is a unique situation. So this is the main article. I mean, one of the main articles. If you've seen anyone, Domino's posted something saying, hey, due to price increases, we're only going to have digital pizza stuff. Like, there's been an ongoing meme.
I think we have a number coming. I think we got someone calling in. Hang on a second. It's our first caller. Hello, can you hear me?
I can. How are you, sir? It's Sam.
Hello, Sam. How are you?
Sam's calling us. All right.
I'm living the dream, man. Watching the show. Thought I'd give you guys a call in. A long time listener, first time caller. So,
Yes, we definitely appreciate you, Sam. So, Sam, we've just been talking about Google's cringeworthy, Declaration of Independence AI commercial. Now we're talking about PlayStation. What's your take on all this, Sam?
I'm okay with the AI Declaration of Independence, but it's kind of already written pretty awesome. Like, I don't know how much more, declaration you can make it. I guess it's like, write this in a more, remember that was written 250 years ago, right?
Yeah.
I'm curious what an AI would say, like, hey, we're going to run it through AI and make it more corporate friendly, make it more aligned with, like a deliverables or a sprint or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like I think it's a document that's it's not aligned with the current times.
Yes.
As far as PlayStation, we talked about on our show. It's like, I know it sucks. Nobody wants to not have physical media, but this is kind of the way the industry's, with CDs, movies, kind of going that way. But remember, even if like these go away in 2020, it's not like every physical media is going to disappear.
But here's my question, Sam.
Yeah.
So is this the nail in the coffin for digital media, like for physical media? Because PlayStation are not making their drives and their games available anymore that way. Is this kind of like the final straw here?
For console gaming, I think it is. This is where maybe not all physical media, but I think this, like console gaming. Remember, it's been, this has been 40 years, going back to the Magnavox Odyssey, the Vectrex, the original Sega Master System. It's always been that. But I mean, Pong wasn't even a cartridge. It was a thing you bought, you plug it into your TV. And that was in the 70s, right? When I was a kid. It's just a natural evolution. Is it consumer unfriendly? Sure it is, because you never really own anything. But I think we as a society have kind of traded the convenience of physical media for, like, remember, when you had a physical media, you had to go to a store. If you were just out of copies, well, you're just out of luck. There was nothing you could do, right?
Yeah.
Now, you can get it no matter what. Same thing with audiobooks or Kindle.
Yeah.
You don't have to stand at the library. If you want to buy a copy of the book, you can just get it online and you can have it that day instead of taking the travel.
Well,
there's pluses and minuses. You can't trade them. So I guess it stinks, but it's just kind of the way our world is. I think this is the death knell for console because for sure Xbox, Microsoft, and they're in a whole new world of hurt because of sales with consoles, and Xbox is in a state of flux with CEO, and they're going to split that division off. So I think this is kind of the death knell. I mean, we'll see what Nintendo does, but honestly, for consoles, this might be the beginning and the end for physical media or for console gamers.
For sure. Thanks, Sam. We appreciate you calling in, buddy. We don't want to keep you too long, but thanks very much. We appreciate your opinion, buddy.
Anytime. Love you guys. Take care.
Catch ya. Bye-bye.
So here's where it gets interesting, though. So I'm 100% on board for all no physical media to a certain extent. Here's another article. This is what makes people mad. Sony's deleting over 500 purchased movies from the PlayStation Store accounts. This is where not owning makes people mad. So at any time, like I had Google Play and I bought a handful of movies. I don't even know. Then it got transferred to YouTube. At any time, they could say, we're done. And $30, $40, $60,000 that you spend on movies, games, they could just say bye-bye. And that's where the people, I think, are more upset. So I
think
love
collectors are going to be upset.
Well, that's true. And that's going to make physical media more collectible. But like Sam said, we're moving to an era where we don't need physical media anymore.
No.
But the advent of streaming relies heavily on cloud computing. A meteor comes down and hits a data center, all your shit's gone.
Yeah,
it's not in your control. So I think when you see this article that Sony's deleting 500 purchased movies, people are pissed.
Because especially if you bought them with your own money and technically you buy to own.
So like what? Terminator 2? I don't know who actually bought that, but Terminator 2.
I have it on Blu-ray.
Oh, the Rambo movies. Ooh, I'd be mad. The Rambo movies, come on. I mean, that's a classic. But, and that's where this whole situation kind of flips itself because me personally, I'm okay with streaming movies. Like you said, it's instantaneous. You could download it unless you run out of storage. You have to, free up some space, which can be kind of fun. But it's just scary. I'll give you an example. Like I got my Wii U out. So I went to GameStop this week with my daughter. And I was looking, I go, oh my God, they have Wii U games here. I'm like, I need to pull mine out. The guy goes, you know what? I don't know what system you have, but the older versions, if you hadn't turned them on in a long time, the memory card inside of it is corrupt and it's impossible to fix.
Oh.
I'm like, whatever. Plugged it all in.
Yeah, memory card's corrupted.
Memory card is corrupted. So it
Fuck.
turns on, it powers on, but every time
Yeah.
you try to play a game, it says do an update. So I do an
Right,
update and it
okay.
says memory error. So I reached out to some modders that can mod these things to see if they can fix it, because I'm not going to go open that thing and resolder in. But that's where it goes back to physical media. So if the Wii U was based solely on physical media, which it does, but it's got memory, will we have this problem?
See, here is my issue. PlayStation's kind of like drawn a bit of a line in the sand here. And they're saying physical media is just not important anymore.
Right.
And I think that's where a lot of people are getting their nose bent out of joint. Like, there are lots of people who collect Blu-rays and DVDs and all of that kind of stuff
records.
Still to this day.
Yeah,
Records,
sure, of course, yeah.
And again, should the internet one day shit itself, or you don't have Wi-Fi, or let's say your network provider is down and you really want to waste your time,
100%.
What are you going to fucking do?
And that's what I'm saying.
Right?
Like, and our world is so dependent now on internet that when it does go down, it is a big inconvenience.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not totally against it per se.
Yeah.
I will tell you this. The PS5 is I think the PS5 and the PS5 Pro are the most powerful right now.
Mine has a disk drive, my PS5.
So
I'm okay with that.
I purchased, now if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you can look it up on Google. It's called the AMD BC-250.
Yes.
Okay. It's a mining rig that's got basically it's a PS5. Like, they took a couple cores out. So it's basically a PlayStation 5, not as powerful. And people have turned it into a Steam machine.
Right. Okay.
So I have one. I did videos on it on my YouTube channel. It's amazing, but it's still not as fast. Well, someone figured out how to unlock those cores to make it even more powerful than a PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
So in my infinite wisdom, I spent like 3 hours going through Linux, trying to figure, I've never done Linux that much. Like, running all kinds of,
little.
And I unlocked every core. And I'm not kidding you, in 5 minutes, the damn thing overheated and just started crashing.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I mean,
it's going to happen.
So if you're upset with PlayStation, go to eBay, look up the AMD BC-250, and you don't have to. It's called Bazite. It's it's basically Steam OS, and you can download any game you want and play it. And it's got a DV, hook it to your TV. As long as you don't unlock the cores, you should be fine.
Well, that's that's the bigger issue.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping that this isn't. Like, companies like to copy each other, and I guess my fear is
like Apple taking away headphone jacks, and everyone else follows suit. Yep.
I am worried that this might be the end of the Blu-ray. This might be the end of physical digital media. Completely.
From what I understand, Blu-ray is kind of hanging on by a thread right now anyways.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. But
I have a Blu-ray player, but it isn't the Ultra, like the 4K. It's only the 10.
Yeah, no, mine's just a regular Blu-ray. I have 2 of them in the house. But I have some Blu-rays. I mean, I don't buy them all that much unless they're on sale at like Walmart or something. But
Darren, you just said it. If the power goes out, the internet goes down, you're going to need some
Well,
Blu-rays.
I'll give you an example. So a few years back, we had an ice storm here in Canada, and it wiped out power across the entire neighborhood for like 48 hours.
Right.
Our street was the only street that had managed to still have power somehow, miraculously. No internet, none of that, just electricity. My parents-in-law, who lived around the corner from me, were coming over to watch movies because they're like, what the fuck are we going to do?
Yeah.
Right? There's no power, nothing happening. And so, yeah, I don't know. Like,
no one buys Blu-rays anymore.
Yeah, well. But I mean, again, apocalyptic end of world scenario, maybe.
I mean, I don't know if I have we've got a VCR and we only have one VHS tape. I've got my own media server here, but I don't know. I have never really thought about if the power goes out, you can just, if the internet goes out, you could just play the files from the computer. That's how I do it. Like, I took a lot of my DVDs and ripped them into my media. So
Sam said, read a damn book. Fair point, Sam. Fair point.
If you lose power, hopefully you'll have a electric backup or generator.
I mean, I would love to have a Jackery. Jackery, why not sponsor the Tech Disruptors podcast?
No. Eco power. Like, you need that whole huge, 16 batteries with solar power.
Anything, I'll be honest with you, but
yeah, I have a neighbor that has the solar power backup, and it charges his Tesla, powers his whole house when the power goes out. It's crazy.
I'm jealous.
Yeah,
now, Jason, shifting up focus here for a second, I'm going to give you some specs, and I want you to tell me how much this particular new item
I hope
costs.
it's Okay, never mind. Let's go.
Okay, so these pre-orders have just opened up for the Wavefly 5X. I'll say that again. The Wavefly 5X, which is a luxury electric flying speedboat that can go up to 85 kilometers per hour or 53 miles per hour at its top speed.
Is it a boat?
It is a flying speedboat.
Okay, so I would say 50 miles an hour is pretty damn fast on the water, like a lot, but like really fast. So
let me give you some more specs before you do that. So basically, it is a consumer grade wing-in ground craft, meaning that it uses ground effect rather than flying high. So you're kind of just sitting off the water by
kind of hovering.
Yeah, kind of like 3 to 8 centimeters, I guess is a good way to like describe it. But it has 80 kilometers of range. Like that's fairly good for a flying speedboat.
I have no idea what that means, but okay.
Oh, okay. What do you mean? 80 kilometers of range. So that's what, 160 miles? 160 miles.
We're Imperial over here.
Yeah. Well, let's say 150, 140 miles of range. Pretty good. That's pretty good, right? So how much does it cost, Jason?
I'm going to say, what's it called?
The Navi Wavefly 5X. I'm going to show you a video in just a second of it.
It's going to be $100,000. It's got to be something crazy. The way I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay. It's $200,000.
Just a reminder, you guys, if you look at the down here on our screen here, you can call in live, and we can, if you've got something to say.
I'm going to show you the Wavy 5X. This is being a bitch. Hang on a second.
I love the chat right now. Sam wrote like, me and my wife just stand in the, I think he meant the living room and rub balloons on our heads, but it says loving room. So I said, what's a loving room? He said dual purpose.
Okay, so I'm going to pull up. This is video of the Navi Wavefly 5X.
It's barely hovering. That's crazy.
It's like literally just kissing the water, essentially.
Okay, now that I've seen it, it's not worth $100,000. Sorry. Wow, the
water's nice though. Anyway, so the Navi Wavefly 5X.
I'm going to change my guesstimate. I'm going to say 30 grand.
$200,000.
Hell no. That thing was someone 3D printed that shit and threw a propeller on the front of it. Hell no.
I mean, you've seen those. I don't know if you've ever been like, have you seen those people that are on the surfboards that go fast like that, like on the water? I don't know if you've ever seen one of those.
They have like a fin at the bottom that kind of
fan at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a similar concept, right? Except you're sitting in like essentially what looks like a plane that could take off at any minute. I fully expected this thing to fucking rocket into the sky. I didn't realize.
I'm sorry, the chat's getting off the chain here. I'm just like,
no, Sam's right though. It does sound like a broken weed eater. He's right. It does sound like it's not working all that well.
He said hydrofoil. Is that what those are called? Hydrofoils?
Yes, you're correct. That's correct.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. So I saw this. I thought the price was probably a little bit high. But it is a real product you can actually buy. It's available for pre-order. If you're somebody that lives by the ocean or by a lake, and you want to impress your friends by skirting along off the water by 8 centimeters, and making it sound like you're flying in a lawnmower or a weed eater, absolutely. Have a look at the Navi 5X. Now, if anyone, again, we're going to keep reminding you, 705-300-5319 is the number.
I have a bone to pick, though. 705-300-5319, call us. He says broken weed eater. How many people actually have... No, hold on. Under the brand weed eater.
Oh, no, I don't have
It's like when you blow your nose, you use a tissue, but everyone calls them Kleenex because that's a brand.
Wait a second. What do you guys call that a weed eater?
That's what we say. I don't know. Weed whacker? A weed whacker? I don't know.
We call it a whippersnipper.
Oh,
a whippersnipper. That's a true story. That's what it's called. A whippersnipper.
Okay. Anyways, besides that, it's one of those things where brands are so big than they really are. Like, hey, instead of saying with me and my wife, everyone in my family has Android. Hey, we're going to Google Meet. No, we're going to FaceTime. No, we're not going to FaceTime. We don't have Apple. We're not using FaceTime. But Kleenex is a tissue. Weed Eater is a brand. And I don't think they're even around anymore. Are they? I don't know anybody that uses a Weed Eater branded. What do you call
I
it?
don't know.
What do you call it?
A whippersnipper. A whippersnipper. You're welcome. Everyone that's Australian who's watching this podcast is going, that's an amazing
Please
term.
call in. And if you have another thing that you call something by its by a name brand company that's really not what it is anymore,
absolutely. Give us a call. Tell us what you call a weed eater or a whippersnipper, because I'm sure it has many names. But in Australia, it's known as a whippersnipper.
I think a weed eater is what we are. I mean, a weed eater is what we or a weed whacker, but that sounds even more terrible than it should.
Well, if you have another name for a weed eater, give us a call. The number's on the screen.
Well, I'm going to share something exciting.
Absolutely.
Well, I shouldn't say okay. It's exciting
for
me.
Jason.
So I'm a big fan of Nothing and CMF, who Nothing works with. Well, Nothing came out earlier, said we're not making any more budget phones because things are too.
We talked about that last week.
Yeah, they were like, we can't make them anymore. Then, what does Nothing do? We're going to release two things on the 7th of July: the Nothing Ear 3A and the Phone 4B. Now, before we get to the phone, just earbud wise, I own probably 4 pairs of CMF buds and 3 pairs of Nothing buds, because they're the only ones that I've ever had that actually fit in my ears, and they actually sound amazing, and they punch way above their class. Kind of like the CMF Pro phone, like their budget phone. I never had a Nothing like a 3A Lite, but this company has something that blows my mind. Now, whether you like the design or not, it's definitely different.
I like the color.
This is the 4B that's due to come out on. Yeah, I think they have a red version too, which looks beyond beautiful.
Yeah.
So it reminds me of the Sony that I had, the Xperia, but it's a budget phone. Now, the question's going to be, what's it going to cost? So as you can see in the picture here, I can't make it any bigger. There's these lights right here. That's the glyph bar, and it's going to have some kind of functionality with notifications and stuff like that. I don't know much about the Ear 3As, but if they're anything like the other things they sell, they're going to be amazing. My thing is, if this is $250, under $250, or $250 or under,
oh, no way.
You think it's any more than that?
No way. $399.
No, it can't be, because then you're going to be eating into the 4A Pros, like they're bigger brand.
Okay.
I think if this is $299, I'm going to say $250 or less. And $299 is a stretch, because if I remember correctly, it's the Snapdragon 6.
Yeah.
Gen 2? doesn't say on here.
I'm going to tell you why I think $299, and we're going to talk about this in a few minutes. RAM.
Sure. Right, but here's the thing. RAM in general has gone up, but did they secure enough, maybe some older?
Yeah.
That's not as expensive? Because with a budget phone, if it does the basics well, who cares? I like this phone just because if it's anything like their CMF and their light version of their Nothing phone, I'm gonna get it, because it's
a good value.
It's gonna punch way above its class, like OnePlus, and we should talk about that later. Because they're UI, but they're Nothing very well optimizes their software, and it flies on any kind of hardware for the most part. So, and if you don't know, Nothing has replaced OnePlus in Best Buys.
Best Buy. We talked about that a couple of weeks back.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hate them or love them, Nothing stands out design-wise. Their phones, they don't have a true flagship. I mean, they have a flagship, but it's not a true flagship. But check them out if you haven't, and make sure you mark your calendars for July 7th. I don't know about the time. And see what
it probably won't come out in Canada. Nothing phones just they sometimes do, sometimes they don't. But
right,
yeah.
So I'm excited. I like Nothing, and I like how they're moving. They've made some hiccups, but they don't shy away from their hiccups. They come out and say, "Yeah, we effed up, and here's what we're going to do."
So I wanted to talk. I mentioned RAM there, and the reason I brought up RAM is actually because you may remember a couple of weeks ago.
You like Dodge Rams?
Yes, I like Dodge Rams. Yeah, but you may remember a couple of weeks ago I talked about, if I was a owner of a tech company, what I would be doing in this RAM crisis. And you may remember I said, if I was a company like Apple, I would buy up every RAM manufacturer I could find and just fucking gatekeep RAM.
Well, and then we talked about the toilet company making RAM.
Yes, correct. Now, Apple is kind of doing doing something a bit sketchy, and I think it's worth us talking about here.
I heard about this. Yeah.
So, in the ongoing RAM crisis of 2026, also known as Ramgate, I just made that up, but I like it. Ramgate.
Sounds like your next video on OnlyFans.
Yeah, it's my next OnlyFans. Ramgate. Yeah, double RAM.
Oh Jesus! You had to go there.
So Apple is buying up RAM suppliers and companies that are making RAM, and in particular, they've looked at two companies here. They're in talks with Shangjin Memory Technologies (CXMT).
No idea. Yeah.
And Yangtze Memory Technologies.
Oh, Yangtze, definitely a big fan of theirs. Yeah, right.
But there's a problem.
Uh-oh.
Both of those companies are banned under the United States law. So if you look on this article here, which is on GSM Arena, it says here that both companies are currently on the United States Department of Defense Section 1260H list, which are characterized as entities identified as Chinese military companies.
Ooh.
So Apple...
Okay, so hold on. So you're talking about Apple trying to get these companies to help them to build RAM at a cheaper price.
To fix their... Exactly.
So why are there all these articles about Apple's prices are going to skyrocket? Like they're talking $1,800 for an Apple 18 Pro Max. $1,800.
So I think here is what my theory is here is that I think these companies are scrambling now because I think they're going to, after this next release in 2026, I think they're going, oh shit, like now what? Because now we have to start buying up and finding a way to do this. Now the problem is,
let me ask you something.
Yeah.
So we don't hear much about Samsung talking about raising their prices, but I'm sure they will.
I've got an article about that actually.
Right. And there's been articles that RAM companies are fixing prices, whatever. So do you think to benefit their brand image, Apple and Samsung are the biggest, probably the two biggest mobile manufacturers on the planet.
Yeah.
Would it be in their best interest to just take less profit? I know their business, they got to make their money, they got to make their margins.
Yeah.
But take less profit to keep loyal customers?
Or do you think
that's what I'm saying. Do you think Apple can raise price to $1,800? People are still going to pay? Because I do know, I think AT&T has talked about a 3 or 4 year lease program now for phones.
Well, so I want to answer your question. Let me pull up another article which I was going to talk to you about, and that's this one here. So the iPhone Fold we know is coming out, and they're saying that Apple's going to potentially raise the price of foldables across the board because their foldable is going to be so expensive. And because these other companies...
Everyone else can kind of raise... God, that's
exactly.
bullshit.
And also, not just because they can raise it, but because of the price of RAM and because of all the RAM crisis that exists right now, I think you're going to see a big jump in the price of foldables instead of a downturn, which is what everyone was hoping we would see.
Yeah.
And looking at... So we know that
what's
Samsung's
the Ultra?
Got their phone.
What do you think the Ultra is going to cost?
It's I've already got that for you. I believe it's...
I want to say $2,800 US is what I thought.
$29. I want to say $29.99 starting price, but let me double check that.
And that's probably 256 memory.
Yes,
last
100%.
Year's processor because they've been working on it for a while.
Yeah.
So that's the case. Is Samsung going to meet that with their wide 8?
So here is the interesting thing, and this is actually glad that you brought this up.
Yeah.
So there's rumors that Samsung, the wide will be cheaper than last year's Fold 7.
Wow.
But the Ultra, which is the regular, I guess, their best folding phone, which looks a little bit like the 7 last this year, is going to go up. So the wide will be cheaper. The Ultra will be a bit more expensive.
iPhone users are never going to change. If you're a diehard Apple fan, you're not going to buy the wide Samsung no matter what.
Yeah.
Unless the wide is $3,000 and the Samsung is $1,600.
I got some prices here for you, Jason.
Uh-oh.
So just to answer your question, the starting price is rumored for the iPhone Ultra Foldable somewhere between $2,000 and $2,500 USD.
I kind of assume that, yeah.
For the record, is like $8,000 Canadian. So I'm never going to own one.
Well, you have a couple kidneys left, don't you?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. But the Galaxy Z Fold 8. So here is what
Z Fold wide or the 8?
I'll pull it up.
Okay.
There's an article here so you can see. So it looks as though we're going to see some price jumps across the board for the
I assume that's going to happen, yeah.
So here is what this summary is just right. I don't know if you can see this here. So it's saying that rumors suggest that the Fold 7 successor, the Fold 8 Ultra, which is not the wide version, will have a $114 increase on the base model and a $320 increase on the 1 terabyte model. Okay. The Flip 8 is going to jump by $100, which is crazy to me.
Well, did you see the Moto?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's the same as last year pretty much, and it's like $500 more expensive.
But as I said, they are saying that the wide version of the Fold will be cheaper. So I think what we're going to see here, I don't know what the exact pricing structure is going to be, but I do think that we might have, I think they're trying to push the Fold 8 wide because it's a new form factor. They want people to invest in the ecosystem of folding phones.
Wait, what was the wide price?
They didn't mention it. They didn't mention I'll see if I can give you some information.
No, it's no big deal.
So.
I mean, we're going to find out in a couple months.
Oh, I mean, I'll find out fucking Thursday. So they're saying that
we don't know idea what you're talking about. So
oh, sorry. Yeah, never mind. The Galaxy Z Fold Wide 8 rumored price is between $1,700 and $1,900.
I hate to say this. I mean, I think the app will be. I don't know.
Better. Maybe it's better.
I don't. I mean, even at they do a really good job of sitting back and watching and fixing things. But Samsung's on their eighth generation of folding. I'm going to lead towards Android. And I hate to say this. I've seen in my area, I've actually seen a handful of people switching the other way from Apple to Android, which really surprises me.
Yeah.
But, whatever.
I think the Z Fold 8 will be an absolute killer device. I really do. The wide version, I think, is going to be the one that most people buy into.
But what company is left behind?
Well, I mean, Google's
not talking about it wide.
No.
And they're the ones that started. Not saying started. In the U.S., they had the first one, which was
factor, right?
Yeah.
So
I love Google software. I mean, they made a wide. Whew.
We haven't heard anything from Google about a wide version of their Pixel 11 Fold.
I haven't even heard about their 11 Pro Fold. Have you heard anything about? No.
Nothing. But
I've heard some rumors about the new Tensor and some of the new stuff that, we talked about, like the Aura Glow notification thing. But
I do have a little bit of an exclusive on the Pixel.
Here's another thing I haven't heard anything about. Google Book.
Yeah.
Ever since they talked about it, it's kind of gone silent. Like people are, from what I've read so far recently, I didn't get an article on this, is that you have Apple devices, which are aimed at creators for the most part.
Yeah.
You have Windows devices because, it's a huge range. So somewhere in between those two devices is where the Google Book is going to sit.
Yes.
And if it's ain't like an Apple MacBook and iPhone relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like if my Google phone or my Android phone can mimic everything on the screen, I think. I
always loved the wide Fold.
10 Pro Fold here. I went back to it. I love it. So I'm in with you. So
yeah.
Let me talk about another thing though.
Yeah.
Sorry. You don't.
Well, I was just going to say, while we're on Pixel, let me give you a little bit of an exclusive here for you, Jason.
Ooh.
So the Pixel 11 series colors have leaked.
Ooh, hopefully there's some.
And
oh God!
This is from a very respected leaker on X here. So it looks like we're going to get. I like the mocha color. I like the brown titanium mocha's a really nice color there.
Did you see that red I had on that Xperia?
Yeah,
that's a beautiful phone right there.
Well, I mean, look. Oh, I know what that is.
Okay. All right.
Super chat. There you go.
Well, you know what, Sam? We really, really appreciate that. I think that's a first.
I think it's a first, yeah.
Darren, did you say?
I was like, I don't know what I'm looking at here, but thanks, Sam. Thank you.
So,
we appreciate
if you guys don't understand, you can donate to our channel. I've done it to other channels, like I've watched live streams, and you can do a super chat. And we appreciate. You don't have to do that though. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you, Sam. But yeah, so the titanium mocha mist blue.
The mist is
the mist blue is that kind of like shimmery, silvery blue kind of color, which is kind of nice. I'm always going to be a charcoal gray guy for my pixels.
I like color. Like, and everyone's like, why? I buy the clearest TPU case, like the cheapest case you can find, to show off that color.
Fair. But I like my black leather cases on a dark phone. That's what I like. That's my vibe. It's kind of like my soul, dark on the inside. But anyway, what do you think about the Pixel 11 colors? Call in, numbers on the screen, 705-300-5319. Yeah. We would love to hear from you.
We're not going to judge. Call in, talk to us, tell us what you think. Tell us if you hate us, we don't care.
Yeah, that's if you want to talk to Jason, you want to talk to me, you want to just shoot.
Why'd you call me out first there, Darren?
It's not a WhatsApp, but it is a free call.
Number.
Jimmy the Fire Dragon. It is a free
WhatsApp would be a private number. This is a number we made just for the live stream. And if you have a cell phone service, it's a toll-free number. I mean, it's basically
a toll-free. Yeah, it's a free call
anywhere in the world. But I want to talk about something that's kind of off the beaten path that we usually don't talk about.
Sure.
We don't talk about, when we talk about phones, AI, robotics, we don't talk about gaming that much. I know we did a little bit today.
Fair. This is true.
This has been a revelation.
Oh, yeah.
Now this is just about a trailer. GTA is now available for pre-order. $80, no physical versions.
Yeah.
So we talked about the PlayStation. First off, did you ever play GTA?
I have GTA 5 on my PlayStation 5, actually. It's funny that you say that.
I've never played GTA 5 ever in my entire life.
Oh.
I played San Andreas on my phone.
Yes.
I almost bought it on Steam, but I'm like, and I was told, I don't know if I can get GTA 6 on Steam. If somebody in here knows,
I had no idea.
Let me know. But I was told it's going to be only a console thing at first. And now they're limiting, like they're saying 60 frames per second, but it's not going to be 60 frames. This all rolls into the Steam Deck coming out, or Steam Machine.
I want to can we just, before you jump into this,
sure.
Do you remember last week we were talking about the guy who was modding his own version of GTA 6? And now mysteriously the pre-orders fucking appeared. I wonder if that's a coincidence. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Do we want to watch this, or we don't have to? Here we go. GTA 6 launches November 19th for the PS5 and Xbox. Again, no Steam, no PC. Yeah. Pre-orders open on the 25th, which is past. $79 or $99. Isn't that crazy?
That's par for the course. Honestly, it's par for the course.
What are you getting? Okay, so when it was physical media, like I remember buying like a Doom trilogy, like 1, 2, and 3, came in a book with
in there.
Oh, it had an audio CD, like with this. Yeah, it was cool. It's like an autographed sign by them. What are you paying $99 for?
The right to play the game. The right to play the game.
Okay, but there's $79 and $99.
Yeah, I mean, it's $20. I mean, the ultimate version is probably going to have like unlockable characters or fucking some shit.
But this is where I think we miss out on digital and physical formats. Like, you should have a physical format that comes with a digital download. That way, if you're a huge fan, you could have like a figurine, whatever. I don't know. It's just kind of strange. And for Jimmy Fire Dragon, it's +1.
Yes.
I don't know why it doesn't show up. It's +1 is the area code, like +1. 7.
Don't be shy, Jimmy. Give us a call, buddy. Just put a +1 at the front of that phone number.
Yeah. I'm pumped for this. The problem is my latest gaming PC is probably not powerful enough. So I'm going to have to figure out on that AMD BC250 how to cool it.
Yeah, how to hack it on there.
Well, no, I can hack it on there if it comes to Steam. I just need to figure out how to cool it better. But I want to play it because the hype has been so big for how many effing years has this thing been working on?
A long time. Like a long, long time.
Yes, Sam, I want to get GTA 6 on vinyl.
Yes.
No, I know he's not talking about that, but this is crazy to me how long there's been memes. I mean, even a Drake, I was listening to I run every day now. I just started running again. And I was listening to a Drake. Was it Drake? Maybe it was Kendrick Lamar. I don't know. But they even brought up like waiting like waiting for the GTA 6.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy how big this is.
I mean, GTA 5 is one of the most popular games.
It is. It's
entire
modded.
world.
There's all kinds of crazy stuff. There's videos all over YouTube. Yeah, it's big.
Well, and people still play it to this day. And it's been out for years, that game.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest with you, I'm a big fan of open world games. I like to just
because I don't like to be tied down to like
the story,
having to do like missions. Like
Yeah.
Cyberpunk 2077 is great, but I feel like if I don't follow it, it's just a boring game. You know?
Well, I'll give you a funny story. So when I downloaded GTA 5 for my PlayStation, I was playing it with my son.
You did digital, not physical?
I did a digital, yes. A couple of years, it was on sale. It was PlayStation like fire sale or some shit. Anyway, we had
okay, guys.
Yeah.
Look, we love the super chats, but you don't have to do that.
I mean, appreciated.
Yeah, we 100% appreciate it, but I'm not always wrong. Darren's always wrong.
It's just true.
It should be called the Tech Disruptors, but Darren's always wrong.
This is true. That's going to be the new name. But anyway, my son was watching me play GTA 5 when I downloaded it a couple of years back. And I was just doing like open map, not playing the levels. I couldn't figure out what the fuck I was doing. But anyway, I was just punching people in the street and stealing their cars and shit like that. But anyway, I opened up the map. And on GTA 5, I think you can go to like the strip club. Is like one of the locations you can go to. And my son looks at me.
GTA 5?
Yeah. So my son looks at me.
Christ.
Okay, Jimmy's saying it's going straight to voicemail.
Well,
Let me check that a second.
You check that out. So I'll continue on that. So in GTA 5, I don't know about strip clubs, but I do remember a game, and maybe I don't know if even Sam would know this. Those of you who have played games, God, I'm going to date myself here, 90s and early 2000s, a game called Duke Nukem. And
yes.
I remember you go to a strip club in there too. Now, the pixelation was terrible. It's not as realistic as GTA 5, but yeah, I mean,
well, I remember
parents are probably on a different level now. Like when I was young, the blood was so fake, but it was still like, oh my God, the video games are making my kids killers. But
well, here's a funny story. So what I was going to say is he was asking me like, what happens if you go there? And I just kind of like drove.
Yeah,
past
sure.
it in
He
the
already
car,
knew.
Right, whatever.
He already
he
knew.
already
How old
knew.
is he?
We would have been like 11 at the time.
Oh,
so
he
like,
knows. He knows.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, long story short, do you know what game made going to the strip club popular? This is a good gaming history knowledge question. Anyone in the chat? Does anyone know what game made going to a strip club popular? I'll give you a clue.
Oh, I know what it is.
Early 90s game.
Oh, I know. You made comments to me.
I've made comments about that.
I'll be honest. Before anybody gets the answer, growing up in the 90s, I was playing Doom, and this game never really I never wanted to play it.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't. I don't think my parents would have let me play it anyways, but I never thought.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. Jimmy, I don't know what's going on your other end there, buddy, but I apologize in advance. Maybe Sam can help you out there. We'll see what's happening. But anyway,
but while you're talking, I'll give the number a call real quick and see if it rings. But yeah. Go ahead.
Leisure Suit Larry was the name of the game, or Leisure. Yes. Leisure. Yeah, Jason's coming through perfectly fine there. I'm going to decline you there. Sorry, Jason.
Yeah, that's right. I just declined. Yeah, so Sam's
Sam's on the money, yeah.
Oh, well, I say Leisure Suit Larry. What did you say? How do you say?
Leisure, whatever. It's the same. It's the same. But yeah, in that game, you would actually go there into the strip club, and do your business, and it would like censor it, have like a black bar across it that just says censored while your body was just doing this up and down. And I mean, it's interesting.
What's that motion mean?
Like you're doing the up and down like a dance, right? But yeah, no, classic.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Jimmy's trying to call out. I know what's going on Jimmy's end, but
I don't know. I had a funny feeling like, I knew in US and Canada it would work. And I don't know if you have to add that +1. I don't know how you call like in UK if it's a different number. I mean, we've only had one call.
Maybe it's double. Jimmy, try throwing a 001 in front of the number. Forget
That's true because they have the weird 3 numbers. Yeah.
Hang on. Let me see if I can do that for Jimmy. 1 second. I'll.
Okay, Jimmy, so while he's doing that, we do have another thing I want to talk about in regards to gaming, and that is this right here. Darren, I apologize if I'm stepping on your toes here, but
go ahead, buddy.
The Steam Deck is now available. Steam Deck. The Steam Machine is now available. And
The
god
Steam
dang,
Machine.
these damn RAM prices have made this thing mostly out of the reach for most people. So here's the problem. To get this device, you have to sign up on Steam's website and you have to list your email address. And then on, I think, June 25th, they reached out to you guys if you pre-registered and said, hey, you're on the waiting list or not. I pre-registered. I never got an email back. So this thing starts at $1,049 up to $1,000. Now, the original, they wanted it under $1,000. And I think that's what people really needed. But with RAM, it just got out of hand. Now, yes, you can go build a computer that's hell of a bit better than this. But if it's anything like the Steam Deck, it's going to be so well optimized. I think, honestly, if
you wanted like a future-proof gaming console, this would probably be the one.
Steam Deck is what? Been out for 4 years. Now it's outrageously priced as usual. But it can play AAA games. Maybe not the best, but on that little screen, it works just fine. So I'm interested in this. I did make reservations, but I'd never heard back.
That's like $2,000 Canadian.
And here are the specs, for those of you who care. It's the AMD Zen 4. So it's got 6 cores, 12 threads, AMD RDNA 3, 16 gigabytes of DDR5 plus. And here's what's the big kicker here. So a lot of these systems share memory between the processor and the GPU. This one separates. So you get 16 gigs for the computer, 8 gigs for the GPU. But people are selling it short. There's been a lot of hate online. It's not as powerful as they thought. Give it time. As these developers make these more optimized, it's going to work. So I'm not saying go out and spend $1,000. We'll need a lot of super chats to get one of those. But I mean, it's something that's interesting. I think it's like 11. I think the one I reserved was the 512 with a controller, which is like just over $1,000. I won't be getting it probably, but I want to reserve it. I went on eBay. Okay.
Yeah.
And a guy selling one he already got. Don't look up. Guess how much he's selling it for. Don't look it up. No, don't look it up.
$800.
$11,000.
Holy shit.
That's US. 11. And he got I think he's like one of the, because I don't think even if you ordered it, reserved it, you can get it yet. I think it's one of the
like pre-reserved. Yeah. Oh, right.
It comes in the crate. So 11,000. Oh, someone calling us?
No, sorry. That's just a notification. So I kind of know how to fucking do it.
So you guys, again, 705-300-5319, if you can get through. What do you think of the Steam Deck, GTA 6? I mean, any of that stuff. I mean, it's definitely something that, I'm interested in it, but I don't know if it's worth it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Jason, before we run out of time here, I want to talk about OnePlus. Because there's been a little bit of development at OnePlus.
It's kind of sad.
So I'm going to start with this.
Yeah, I know.
The OnePlus era may soon be done. Oppo will be... Oh, hang on. We have a number coming in.
Uh-oh.
Hello. Can you hear us? Hello. Hello.
It's an alien. We did reach out to Trump.
Oh, there we go. Here we go. Go ahead.
Oh, hey. Yeah, is this working?
Yes, we can hear you. How's it going? This is Jimmy.
This? Yeah. Here we go.
So, Jimmy, talk to us, buddy. What do you want? What do you want to comment on, bud?
I was going to go back to the Pixelbook thing.
Oh, yes, for sure. Go ahead.
I was thinking maybe I was trying to bring up earlier. I was going to mention fingers crossed that might maybe bring the Nexus line back or something. But not really too sure. It's hard to describe.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
Is it about the Google book? Is that what he's talking about?
Are you talking about the Google book or the Pixel colors that we were talking about?
The Pixel book, like the computers and whatnot. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Because it's done with gonna be done with different brands and whatnot.
Yeah, so I mean, we were talking about how the Pixel book, we haven't really heard all that much since it got released. It's kind of gone very quiet on Google's end.
Because I think it's in around I think it might be in around the $300 to $500 range or something.
Yeah, it's meant to be their budget to mid-range.
Yeah, somewhere between a window. Yeah, they're saying somewhere between a window and a MacBook.
Yeah, because I remember listening to, I think it was an episode of Miriam Schwartz's podcast. And they got chatting one of the guests about, it was from MediaTek or something, or Snapdragon, about the different chipsets and that kind of thing.
Yeah, so I don't know if we know what chipset
I think they're going to use MediaTek and Snapdragon, I believe. And I just read an article that they're going to be able to have so much leeway. Like each manufacturer is going to be able to do what they want to do, like in terms of tweaks. But Google has to approve the changes before it's manufactured.
Right.
They want to do in terms of
He has us turned up so we can hear us.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Jimmy?
Oh, yeah, that's cool. From Jason.
Okay.
Awesome.
It's coming through at different times.
Yeah, no, honestly, Jimmy, we're excited for it too, buddy. We really appreciate you calling in, man. We know you're a long-time listener. We always love having you on.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It took me quite a while to try and get the number on and whatnot.
Yeah, no, it's all good. We're pretty far away. You're in the UK, right, Jimmy?
Yeah, Northern Ireland.
It's all good, man. Keep listening. We're going to talk about OnePlus right now. So getting back to
you guys, if you like this format with the number,
with the phone number,
we'll keep it and we'll post it. I mean, I'm surprised we even got 2 calls.
Listen, I love the idea.
I love it.
I'll find a different way to functionally process the phone call because it's a pain in the ass.
I think it'd be nice for someone hey, I hate your fucking opinion, Jason, or Darren, you're an idiot. I want them to say that to us so we can kind of have a little back and forth.
My face and I'll just click on hang up. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, OnePlus. So Oxygen OS looks like it's about to be swept into oblivion.
Yep.
And it's going to unify into Color OS, which is what runs Oppo and Realme devices. Mm-hmm. Now, what's the more telling part of this story, though, is something that I saw just today. So OnePlus is now pushing Oppo smartphones, tablets, watches, and earbuds on their OnePlus website. Now, this hasn't happened in the US.
Hold on. I didn't see that in the US.
So it hasn't happened in the US yet, but it is happening in Europe. So on the Europe version of the OnePlus website, they're now selling Oppo branded devices, including phones.
Okay. Let me say something right now. If OnePlus is going to be folded into Oppo,
yes,
Oppo, whatever, and they're available in the US, I'm 100% down because they're pretty much the same thing. Oppo is going to add their camera chops, right? It's about the only difference between the two. Color OS, I mean
good. It's one of the better Android ecosystems.
Yeah,
it works.
It's well optimized. It's good. I'd be okay with that. But my fear, I don't know about Canada. I don't know how much you factor in with North America, like with U.S. shipping. But does that mean they're going to leave the U.S. altogether? That's what I'm worried about because Best Buy says peace out.
Honestly, no. I honestly think this is just a rebrand. The OnePlus website is just going to become Oppo. And I honestly believe that the OnePlus devices are just going to sell under the Oppo brand. So it'll still be OnePlus, but the Oppo OnePlus.
But the Oppo Find X9 Ultra in the US?
That would be incredible.
You got to get it. Look, it's going to be an uphill battle, 100%.
Oh, 100%.
You're going to have to fight. But if you watch any news article or any tech reviewer, they may go back to their iPhone because they're familiar with it.
Yeah.
But the Oppo has. I wasn't a big fan of the camera. The camera was great, but it wasn't. The Vivo was better for me. But it's still leaps and bounds above a lot of companies making phones in the U.S. and North America right now.
Now, the thing here, and this is, I feel like this article, this is on GSM Arena today. I feel like we're seeing the beginning of the end really now. So this was on the German, I think it was on the German website of OnePlus. And they have on there, if you scroll down to the bottom, it actually says on here, if you scroll down, you'll see an ad pointing to a curated selection of Oppo accessories and IoT products.
Of course.
So this is kind of this is what their website looks like. I don't know if you can see this, Jason, on screen.
I can see it, yep. Mm-hmm.
So it has new technology, same feeling. Looking for a new technology that gives you everything you want from OnePlus devices? Oppo has the speed you need and the experience you trust. So your processors can be designed quickly and smoothly at the same time. So basically, they're curating a list of Oppo devices that will operate under the OnePlus brand.
This shouldn't be that difficult because OnePlus and Oppo are the same, pretty much under the same umbrella.
It might go the other way. Maybe they'll keep the OnePlus. No, I think they'll keep the OnePlus website, but you'll just be able to buy Oppo devices from it.
So you don't think OnePlus is gone?
I think hardware-wise, in name, yes. OnePlus as a recognizable brand, no. I think they're going to use OnePlus kind of like Best Buy, where they have Oppo devices being sold.
So
under
OnePlus is not going to be
moniker.
a hardware anymore. They're going to be more like a storefront.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the nail in the coffin for me was when nothing replaced OnePlus.
Yeah.
I don't mean nothing as in nothing at all. I mean like nothing, the phone brand. And I love OnePlus. I think they make never had the 15. I never had the 15. I wish I would have tried it. I still can, I guess. But nothing. I mean, they just punch above their weight class for the most part.
Yeah.
But you got to remember, the owner or the CEO of Nothing came from OnePlus.
Yeah.
I think he founded OnePlus, didn't he?
Yes,
I believe.
correct.
Maybe I'm wrong if not. But.
So I have reached out to my OnePlus contact here, the PR person in North America. I'm trying to get him on our show.
I would
just
love
to
have him on the
kind
show.
to see if we can get to the bottom of this story. Do I think we'll see another OnePlus device? I'm expecting to see the 16 before the end of the year.
Yeah, I think it's already been in the pipeline. Yeah, for sure.
I think that
in the US though.
Yeah, I think we'll see in the US.
I'm
and
upset
Canada.
we didn't get the OnePlus Pad 4.
Yeah,
I'm upset with that in the US. I wanted to get that because I had the Pad 3 and it's been an amazing device.
But I do wonder if the 16 will be the sunset of OnePlus. I think
they'll never tell you that because they're not going to sell any phones.
No, either that or the OnePlus 16 doesn't come out as a OnePlus 16.
Well,
it comes out as
here's what I can say. If you own a OnePlus device, and it's still supported for, let's say, 7 years, maybe Oppo will move you onto their Color OS platform,
which would not be a bad thing.
Yeah, and you wouldn't notice much of a difference.
No.
And if they keep supporting it, I'm telling you, Oppo's got some amazing resources. I think if they brought over Hasselblad, is it Hasselblad they use? Yeah. I mean, I still prefer Vivo, but the U.S. needs a shakeup. I can't. North America in general, we need a Vivo. We need a Oppo we had Huawei, and Huawei got shunned because they were too good. I mean, whatever you want to say, the reason why is. If we had another company come in here and show them up, I would love Apple and Samsung to be on their heels, start innovating, do something. Anyway,
well, listen. Thank you very much for everybody that called in today. We're trying a new format here, having people call in. We will get, if you like this format, leave a comment after the show's done, and we'll work on it and perfect it. But
also
we like
the 6:30 time. If the 6:30 time seems to work, but I mean, I like the 4 time, honestly.
Yeah.
But it seems like me and you have more conflicts at 4 than the people watching.
I would be okay with 6 too, so I'm okay with it. So let us know in the chat if you leave us some comments on our YouTube page or Instagram or wherever you find us. And if you like this format, if you like us having the phone there, by all means we can do that.
And don't be embarrassed to call. call.
Exactly.
We
yeah.
love to hear from you guys.
Jimmy, thank you very much.
Yeah,
man,
Jimmy,
for
don't be
calling
sorry.
in.
Yeah, we
Don't be
love
sorry.
the fact.
Sam, we love you guys. We love hearing your voices.
And thanks to the super chats for those who donated. We don't deserve.
We don't, but we appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We do this other. We just love having.
Sam said he's going to call in every show. I would love for you to call in every show, Sam. We would appreciate.
You know
that.
what? He needs to do like a Bart Simpson, like, who are you trying to get a hold of? IC who? IC Wiener.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, listen,
anyways.
we appreciate you all. We are the Tech Disruptors. And if you find us for the very first time, thank you very much. We are on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. And also on Good Pods and Apple Music and all those amazing other places you find great podcasts. We will be back next week, 4 p.m. maybe. Or maybe it'll be 6. We'll figure it out. But it doesn't matter.
Stay hooked onto our socials. We'll post things out. We're going to try to keep it at 4 p.m. But if this, I mean, I know people in the UK, it's like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning in the UK, so it's hard for them to watch. So
we're going to call it our summer hours. Jason, we'll call that our summer hours for this year, July and August, as we enjoy the sun. But anyway, we will be back next week. My name's Darren. This guy's name is.
My name is Jason.
And thank you very much for joining us. And we hope to hear from you again soon. Peace.